Welcome to this week's edition of Stony Brook Newsbreak. I'm Ethan Chun.
And I'm Anthony Ramon, bringing you the latest news.
New Yorkers elected Democrat Zoran Mamdani to be their mayor this week, following the largest voter turnout in over 50 years. Mamdani beat former Governor Andrew Cuomo by 150,000 votes, putting him 9 percentage points over Cuomo. Curtis Lewa came in third with 7% of the votes. Across the city, more than 2 million votes were cast. Mamdani was just one member of a much larger trend that took place that night. Democrats took the governor's office in Virginia and New Jersey. In Virginia, voters elected Abigail Spanberger. In New Jersey, followed suit, electing Mikey Sherrill in a milestone three-peat. Both women are former congresswomen.
The Trump administration says it will only provide partial SNAP payments in November. More than 42 million Americans did not receive their usual monthly SNAP payments on November 1st due to the government shutdown. Now, in its 37th day, this is the longest shutdown in history. This week, federal court ordered President Trump's administration to pay SNAP benefits through a contingency fund, despite the shutdown. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said that the administration will comply with the court order. Early in the day, President Trump seemed to suggest he would not honor the judge's order. The $4.6 billion contingency fund is enough to pay for half of the benefits for November. However, it is unclear when families will receive these funds.
Former Vice President Dick Cheney died this week. He was 84. The Wyoming resident served in Congress for 10 years. He was a longtime Republican Party figure. He served as Chief of Staff for President Gerald Ford, and he worked under President George W. Bush from 2001 to 2009 as the nation's 46th VP. He was known for his polarizing and influential power in office over matters regarding the 9/11 attacks on Washington and New York, such as the invasions in Iraq and the War on Terror. Cheney died from complications of pneumonia and cardiac disease.
And now, here's Justin McKenzie with the latest in Stony Brook basketball.
Thank you, Anthony, and good morning, Seawolves fans. Stony Brook basketball is back, as the Seawolves open up their season with a strong 66-59 win at home versus Farmingdale State. Right from the jump, Stony Brook set the tone, as forward Quinn Gorman drove through the lane for the first basket, leading the Seawolves to a 7-0 start. Freshman Andre Shoshkic made a splash in his debut, leading all scorers with 20 points. 13 of those points came in the second half, as he hit clutch shots down the stretch to seal the game. Farmingdale fought back in the second half, tying the game at 41 apiece, but the Seawolves responded fast. Sophomore Colin O'Connor drained a big three to swing the momentum right back. From there, Stony Brook tightened up defensively, holding the Ramps to 35% shooting from the field. Forwards Quinn Gorman and Thomas Valentini cleaned the glass, pulling down 9 rebounds each. The bench stepped up big time, adding 34 points to seal the deal. With that, the Seawolves start the season 1-0 and look ahead to their next matchup this Saturday against Maine. Show support, as students and Seawolves fans alike are welcome to come. I'm Justin McKenzie, and that's your Seawolves basketball update. Now back to the studio.
Thank you, Justin, for the update. I can't wait for this next game. Would you like to come with?
No, I don't really like sports. I'd rather listen to Mariah Carey. But that concludes this week's edition of Stony Brook Newsbreak. I'm Ethan Chun.
And I'm Anthony Ramon. See you all next week.